Ask someone you know right now, whether they're an artist or not, how you can improve at art. I can guarantee you they'll give you the cliche advice of, oh, just keep practicing. Practice, practice, practice. While practice is obviously key, no amount of practice will make a huge difference in a short period of time if you don't know how to practice. You're just going to end up wasting a lot of time. I'm 20 years old right now, and I've been creating art since I was 8. Sometimes I feel like I was an artist in my past life. Do you ever feel the same sometimes? Comment below. It took me over a decade to get to this level of drawing, from this to this. But now I've started oil painting. Guess how long it took me to get from this to this? Okay, I'll make it easy for you. Guess how many paintings I had to do to get from this to this? Now, did it take me 10 years to get to this level of painting? No. And maybe you're a beginner, or maybe you've been drawing with pencils for a while and want to switch to paint, vice versa. Now, the top secret about mastering art is mastering the mind. No one talks about this, but you've got to understand creating art is a mental action. You're transferring what you're seeing onto a surface. You've got to be mentally in tune with creating and understanding the materials you're using to create it. It's a mental warfare between creativity and creating. What's in the mind and how you bring it to existence. Most beginners have no idea what they're doing. They draw what they see, watch a few tutorials, and get better with time. And that's completely fine. That's how I got to where I am with drawing. But it took me over a decade. With painting, I went a completely different route. Now, oil paint materials are much more expensive than drawing materials. So for me, it wouldn't be ideal to spend a lot of money practicing doing 100 different bad paintings before finally getting to a stage where I can do a really good one. So here's what I did. I decided to study painting and look at my inspiration folder, which I did a video on before. Be sure to check that out. I watched tutorials, videos. Instead of watching, I absorbed what was being taught. I took down notes and I read over them every single day. I made sure my head was filled with the theoretical parts of painting. Now I get it. This might sound boring, as our tendency as artists is to get out a canvas or paper and start creating and hope for the best. I did this with my first few oil paintings, and as you can see, the result, it wasn't that great. I could have kept going like this and it would have taken me a while to make progress. But with time, I would have gotten better anyways. But see, when you're skipping over the boring parts, you're only learning from your mistakes. Why not learn from people who've been painting for 20, 30 years, who are sharing everything they know with you? Like Warren Buffett says, it is good to learn from your mistakes. It is better to learn from other people's mistakes. That speeds up the process by a lot. The only practice you'll really need at that stage is just getting used to the feel of what you're doing. When you look at the paints on the canvas or the pencil and paper, you know exactly what needs to be done from what you've learned. Now, it may take time to get used to it, but it won't take you too long before you figure things out. It's like when you're driving a car. You've learned the theoretical parts. Now all you have to do is just get into the car and practice what you've learned. And it all just comes naturally, and you get to a stage where you can go into any other car and know what exactly you have to do and how to make things work. That's what art is like. When you master the technical theory part, the boring part, you become a great problem solver. And the greatest artists are excellent problem solvers. It's never so much about, oh, that looks wrong. Well, let's see what happens and hopefully I can fix this. It's more about, okay, that looks wrong, but based on the methods I've learned, I can fix this and I can do that to fix it. Getting good at art doesn't just come from mindless practicing, it comes from mindful practicing. knowing how and what you have to do before even doing it. And when you do it, it's all about practicing becoming more efficient at it. And before you know it, you're already creating masterpieces. Now, there's obviously more to mastering art, but this is a huge foundational topic. So let me know below if you'd like more secrets to mastering art, and if you liked this one and it helped. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and comment below. It's been Victor, and until next time, see you soon.